Good morning everyone, welcome back to Renowned Explorers International Society. More to explore. My name is Rooster and we're headed for the Lost Island, which is the new difficulty 5 expedition introduced in the expansion. So I'm excited. This is the first time I will be visiting this one. So let's go and check it out. I'm as curious as you are. It's a good thing we did all our preparation in last episode because well, this might be a long one. I've heard a lot of good stories about it, a lot of positive reviews about this expedition here, so we'll see how it goes. Pinkerton has sent you to this lost island because of alleged anti-explorer activity, and I is honored that Pinkerton has entrusted this vital mission to you and not to that smug Rivaloo. A mysterious numbing fog is covering the island. What will we find here? Unfortunately, you are spotted by an anti-explorer patrol. This is Patrol Charlie. We've spotted some explorers. This is a private island. You cannot go any further. Engage to drive them away. Ooh, so we're starting right out of the gate with combat, perhaps even aggressive. I'm pretty confident this is going to be an aggressive one. So that means Devious is going to be good, right? That looks juicy. That looks really juicy. Let's see. We've got a tough opponent with a one-track mind. Don't let things escalate. What is escalated again? Escalated might be... Wait, is that when we are aggressive versus their devious? Oh, okay. Yeah. I think that's when we are devious and they are aggressive. So we don't want to be aggressive against these guys, but that's okay. We don't mind not being aggressive every once in a while. Let's see, this guy has 3 movements, so we can evade him for a little bit. Although Charles isn't going to be particularly productive if we do. Oh, actually, this light green stuff is difficult terrain. I assume it is, because he can't move... Oh wait, this is difficult terrain here. Or is that blocked? I don't know. No, it's not blocked, so this must be the difficult terrain here, and that means he cannot go further than here. Well, he can actually reach this place then, so that's not... Oh wait, Charles is actually standing in difficult terrain, so that means if I bring him over here, then we should be safe. Oh, they are guarded against most devious attacks though, that's a little inconvenient. We could try a slightly friendly approach. How's that? How about we give that a try? I don't hate it. Ooh, that's really effective. Are they weak against impressed? No. Oh yes, they are. That makes a world of difference. That's going to make Harry really effective here. And friendly is not the worst. We can be friendly for a little bit, and then possibly finish off with a devious rush, perhaps. That looks really weak, by the way. Maybe I should just make Charles over here a little more confident. How's that? So Anna moves over here, I make Charles excited, and he finishes off this one, then we take 1 attack, and that should be fine. Unless they carry guns, of course. Or they have devious attacks which have range. Most of the devious attacks actually have range, so that might be an actual thing. He might focus Harry though, but that's okay. No, they're terrifying, so terrifying's fine. I don't worry too much about that. And I can hold off this one while we finish this guy over here. Seems like a nice plan. So if I use a friendly ability here and then finish him off with a devious one, I think that will change the mood to devious, which is actually kind of what we want. And as I've learned today, that does stun him for 1 turn, right? Yes, it is. That's pretty good. So holding him off here, that's pretty useful. And that also means that we can now... let's see... That could have even... that's fine still. Okay, devious victory. Devious victory is good. Okay. As I've learned today, some moods can be harder to remove than others, so wasn't going to matter there, but these explorers will not answer to our threats. We're going to need something more physical. Let's go to Owen and get the dogs. We're too measly to take them on. Suckers. Ain't no one stopping Anna from exploring with a few empty threats. Anna isn't entirely sure what secrets this island holds, but she can just smell the renown in the air. Whatever happens, it will be something big. Pinkerton's report reveals some extraordinary activity. Maybe it's connected to the pink fog. You better head there quickly. Okay. That's interesting. I think we're going to check out this part over here. Oh, there's something blinking here. That's probably a slight graphical bug. It's the trees clipping, I think. Charles leveled up, finally. And he can make people more enraged or be more resistant to saddened. I'm not sure which one of these is going to be more helpful. But adding enraged to surrounding enemies might be not exactly what we need. That might actually ruin the mood we're trying to set up. So let's go for resistant to saddened. I'm not sure whether these enemies will be using those, but that'll be fine. This is actually a kind of a slow approach if I go here. Let's just check out this empty node. No, I don't want to check empty nodes. Let's check the encounters. Your crew gazes all around the wonderful scenery until Anna suddenly walks into a hard surface. It's an anti-explorer enforcer, and he doesn't look like the talking type. Okay. Must be hard to see with the fog then, I guess. If you're suddenly walking into an enforcer, that doesn't seem like something that's likely to happen. Ooh, they will alert a sharpshooter squad. That's bad. So we definitely want to finish devious or aggressive, I guess. Ooh, there's dogs. Fast and fierce. Take these out first and don't get in a dire situation. Dire meaning we are friendly and they are aggressive. Okay, yeah, don't want to be dire and don't want to be escalated, but that we won't let that happen. And we're in a pretty good spot to make use of things. We can just sum up the dogs, actually, which is not an awful plan. And then, or we might just finish them. That's not likely to be successful. So probably Harry can. Harry can just take one of them out. Can Anna also? Not quite. She's not that great against the dogs, actually. So I might actually still stun them up, and then if this guy's being aggressive, then... Oh, he's resistant to terrified, though. Just like the others. Just like the others. Can Charles take out one of these? He can almost. Oh, dogs are immune to being impressed? I can deride one of the dogs, which is good enough, I'd say. And then I can stun up the other guy. Yes, that's going to be the most effective pattern here. So take out these dogs and then stun up this guy. And then we have one whole turn to prepare to deal with him. Although I kind of forgot to check the map for other stuff. That's a little unfortunate. But Charles can do a number here, I think. Yeah, it's not awesome. But then Harry can do a piercing shot, and then that should probably deal with it. I think that's going to be fine. How about Harry stand over here and then do a shot this way? Oh, he can't do that from adjacent to an enemy, so maybe from here, and then we hit both of them. Not particularly effective because it doesn't really hit the other dog, but that dog can't really hit us anyway, so that's probably okay. That takes one down. That's not going to change the mood too much, so that's good. And then Anna can probably best to just excite him, and then we're okay. Feeling kind of safe here, so that's good. A false sense of security is dangerous though, but not to be worried too much. We don't have any saddened abilities. That's actually kind of sad. Haha, haha. I'm sorry. Harry's Impress should do some work though. So we can finish off that one, or perhaps... Ooh, Charles is likely to get rid of this one. That's an 80%, and I think this might be better than 80%, I'm not sure. I think this is better than 80%, so let's try this first. Well, I guess I was wrong. I can finish him off with an aggressive attack, but I kind of don't want to do that. Because this guy is not going to do a whole lot over here, and neither is this guy as long as he's still standing behind the other one, so that's probably okay. How about I use Harry to impress him? No, that's actually not that great. That is actually not that great, mostly because I would have to get in range of him. So let's get rid of the dog, let's excite Harry, and just stand over here for a bit. Could have, of course, healed Charles for a bit. That might have been more productive, but do we have any other area of effect abilities? None that are too impressive, unfortunately. In that case, we might just have to terrify this dude to reduce his attack, and or we could impress him first. Oh, that's mightily impressive! Wow, that's a killer. That's a real killer there. We have got ourselves a tactic, guys. That impress from Harry is a real game saver here. Nice, nice. I like it. We broke their minds. You're quite sure that this patrol won't call him back up, but your crew is sure to pay more attention to where they walk. Okay, well, there's a lot of empty stuff around here. Let's just check out this one to get the most information, I think, and to spend the least supplies, which is kind of okay. Crew finds nothing interesting. The numbing fog is thin enough to traverse safely. Okay. Oh, so the fog might be messing us up a little bit here. Do we want to do more encounters? Well, I'm not too worried about the past few, so I might just check that out. Yes. It's probably going to be another patrol here. Your crew is walking through the wilderness. Well, when they suddenly hear barking come from over the hill ahead. Let's find out where it's coming from. When your crew reaches the top of the hill, they look out over a field full of obstacles. It seems to be some sort of facility where the anti-explorers train their dogs. Oh, Brutus, you magnificent hound. Go fetch that stick one more time. Brutus brings back the stick to his obviously proud master. Top dog, Brutus. It seems we have some visitors on our beautiful estate. That's just splendid, as you still need a playmate for the rest of the day. You get the feeling they won't be letting you leave. But we don't have time for this. I have no time for games. Haha. So, expecting a lot of dogs here. Oh, and being devious is bad? With all the tokens, I can't see what happens. We can befriend the dogs, which can be nice. Okay, so these are elitists, and there's a couple dogs around here. We don't want to be dire, but that's okay. Oh, they're being friendly. Okay. Likes to talk, has strong spirit, don't tyrannize him. So he's going to be... if we're tyrannizing, I don't know anymore. Wait. Let's quickly check the reference. If they are friendly, then we would be tyrannizing if we become devious. We don't want to be devious, so we would prefer to be brutal, actually. That's kind of... oh, they will alert the sharpshooter squad if we're devious here, so that's probably bad. Yes, so we would prefer to be aggressive over devious. That's a new one. Well, it's the first time for everything, I guess. Can we make use of this? No, they're kind of too far away. I would prefer to actually enrage them first, but that's not going to work if we want to be aggressive here. Dogs can't reach us, so that's good. Let's enrage this guy first. That does not mean getting Harry into melee range, actually. That's probably a real bad idea. What I wanted to do here is do this, and then enrage him. And then Charles can probably use one more devious attack or just use an aggressive attack to get rid of the deviousness. That's probably better. Let's just keep these guys busy, and then we can use some AoE attacks next turn when the dogs arrive. That should be nice. Fumbles, that's good. Impresses, that's not very nice. But I don't know whether the dogs will also use friendly attacks. That doesn't seem too likely to me. So let's see, we've got quite a nice shot over here. It's not too impressive, unfortunately, but perhaps Anna can add in some experiments. Well, that seems okay. Seems surprisingly okay. We can also move Anna out of the way a little bit and see how effective a group insult would be. Not particularly impressive, but basically the same as the other one. So I think I like that because that lets Anna use her stun. So that's nice. Let's use this. Doesn't take any of them down, which is good because that would influence the mood too much. And then we take out the dogs, which removes the devious pip again, that's good. And now we stun up this guy, because this dog cannot reach anything useful right now. Okay, so stun up this guy and pass the turn. Only this guy gets an attack, and that's probably okay. Dogs don't have ranged attacks, so that's good. Yeah, I kinda don't want to be aggressive here, but we're not going to make friendly work, I think. We could try being friendly. Is that... I probably want to take out the dog first. Can I take out the dog with an aggressive attack here, or perhaps... don't want to take him out with a devious attack though. Can Harry do that? No, also not. We may just have to give up on a few tokens, I think. I'll take a couple collect tokens. Collect tokens are not the worst. I would prefer the devious thing, but I don't want to risk the sharpshooters. So that's probably okay. Let's deride the dog here, and then Harry can finish off this one, and then... yes, that's probably okay. Don't want to do that first, though. So Harry finishes off this guy first with an aggressive attack that removes the devious pip. So we can now safely use a devious attack to get rid of the dog, and then Anna attacks this one with a normal attack to remove the devious again, so we can use another devious attack next turn. Nice, nice, okay, I like it. I like where this is going. Now we could still try and be friendly, but I don't think that's going to work out too well for us. No, especially not if we're brutal over here. That's not going to work. We might check what happens if we turn the mood devious, although that might override our aggressiveness. So I probably don't wanna risk that. I can enrage him here and then get 2 attacks in. That's probably good enough. 1 attack, 2 attacks, and that takes care of that. Aggressive approach, not too rewarding, but I'll take it. I'll take it. We have dominated our opponents, and I knows that when a dog shows his teeth, you have to show your own. This group won't be a problem anymore, that's good. You're quite sure that this patrol won't call in backup, but your crew is sure to pay more attention to where they walk. Okay, so we can grab some supplies over here, another encounter, or check out this area over here. It's only costing 1 supply, so that's probably fine. Harry gets his final upgrade. That's actually really late. Interesting. I think I'll take the double enrage. We're more likely to be devious than aggressive still, so double enrage will be really nice. And let's grab some extra resources here. A suspicious elitist approaches you. What is he doing in the jungle? Hello, welcome to my private island. You'll find nothing here except for my yacht. Ha ha ha. This looks like a covert operation. We can charm the guy. Harry can try, we can use a tool. We have 1 tool, it's probably not worth it. Let's just give it a try. Only -10 speech defense and -1 supplies if we fail. I'll take a 50-50 on this. An almost 50-50, please don't... Okay. Harry tries to get more information from the rich man, but he gets tricked. The elitist says, if you want to find something worth exploring, walk in that direction and go left at the lodge. There was no lodge. Oh well. Let's take a look. I'm not too interested in that note, so let's try and get something useful here. That might be a bit optimistic. What a sight! In the distance you see a magnificent mansion built on the side of a hill, and I suggest stocking up on supplies there, when you're interrupted by an approaching anti-explorer party. Well, hello, my inconsiderate friends. Did you decide to trade your savage exploits for a lovely stay at my mansion? Charles is totally ready for mansion life. Or we can ignore... no, okay. Sure. The elitists didn't expect Charles to accept his cleverly disguised insult. Of course, the mansion life. You must know that real mansion life takes place in a mansion's front yard, so why not waste your precious time right here? I guess. What a sight in the distance. Okay, well that did nothing. Yeah, we won't. They won't let me pass. Okay, these snobs won't let you leave. If you want to get their supplies, you'll have to convince them one way or the other. There seemed to be something wrong there. Can't quite put my finger on it. But we'll battle them for some supplies. That's if we brought a diplomat, we might have been better off. Don't want to be aggressive because they'll alert the sharpshooter, so we can be devious here again, which is good. And there are just a couple of these. Oh, and there's an elitist. We don't want to tyrannize him. I keep forgetting about this stuff. So we can. Tyrannize is when they are friendly and I am devious, right? Okay, so we don't want that to happen. It's just a matter of we don't want it to be escalated either, but that's okay. We don't want things to escalate anyway, so that is probably okay. We don't want to be aggressive. We don't want to be devious when they are friendly. Right. I remember now. In the mountains. Let's see. Oh, we want to start out. We don't want to start out friendly, though. Actually, starting out friendly is not the worst. We'll change back to devious in an instant, anyway. Actually, maybe not. But I don't mind being friendly for just a minute here. Actually, can Charles do this better? Charles can do this better, but I would like to actually change the mood to devious, I think. It doesn't really matter. If we want to be friendly here, then we can. That will be fine, because friendly points are not actually that relevant. As long as you don't end your encounter as being friendly, then you're really unlikely to be considered friendly. Something I learned. Let's see, we can stun up 2 of these guys. That's probably really useful. Because this guy can get right next to Anna. But not if we fill this spot with, for example, Charles, who can then... that's not too effective, though. we seem to be rather ineffective here, surprisingly. Maybe if I fill that spot with Harry here, and then we can weaken one of them. Perhaps this one? Let's weaken this one, and then use Anna's ability. That might even get rid of him. I don't know if I want to do that, but it doesn't even, so that's fine. We stun up these 2 guys. And then Charles gets to either deride or use a group insult here. Group insult would be fine, takes out one of them, or perhaps you can deride one of them. Let's see. I can deride the front guy, that's not the worst idea. Can this guy reach us then? He cannot. I don't think they can do anything to us this turn. So, definitely in favor of that idea. Let's do it this way. Yeah, so as I said, they are unable to do anything to us here. Which is, of course, really good. And Charles can probably get all of them with this ability here. Which is also nice. Perhaps I want to do this first. Impress this guy or this guy. Oh, then we will take both of them down. That's probably really useful. So then Charles comes and does the group insult thing. And then Anna can scare this guy. I'm not sure how relevant that is, but it's more... It's better than being friendly here. So I'm okay with that. If he changes to friendly now, which he might, then we could be in a bit of trouble. I'm not sure how things will escalate when things escalate. But I guess we won't find out in this combat. Good, 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 good. That's a lot of tokens again, which makes me really happy. And we get some supplies, so that's good. We take some of their supplies. You hear shouts from the mansion and see more anti-explorers rushing at you. This group is too large for your crew. Let's continue. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? It said we have to get here quickly, so perhaps we should get going. But I kind of want to pick up some free stuff over here. It's two kinds of tokens. That's got to be good, right? Oh, wait, we can't do that. Oh my, this jungle is an absolute maze. The crew spends way too long looking for something, but a sleep-inducing fog and weird overgrowth leads Anna and the crew right back to where you started. You're lucky not to lose any supplies. To navigate this place, you'll need a map or something and know what you're looking for. Okay, so we can't go there. Wait, huh? What did that do? No, wait, that worked. So we can still go here, and but we kind of don't want to. I kind of don't want to waste too much supplies here. But let's do the campfire because it's our last. Yeah, we don't get the cards we spent back. That's actually really inconvenient. But collect is going to be better, so let's take the collect here. I don't think we'll need to resolve that much. We have a decent supply of resolve here. The crew spends the night going through some of the trinkets they've collected. With an appraising eye and a healthy discussion, the crew discovers that some pieces are worth more gold. Sometimes it pays off to take a second look at things. Nice. Okay, and with that, we continue. So we could go here, or over here. Yeah, that's not going to be worth it right now. It's going to be 2 additional steps. There's nothing interesting here. It's suspiciously quiet, and a weird numbing fog is too much to continue exploring. Anna wonders if it's concealing something. Well, it appears to be concealing a huge mountain here, but that might just be me. Let's visit the research over here. You've never seen rocks like this. You don't find rocks like this anywhere in the world. They're so rocky. They have a certain je ne sais quoi to them. You take a sample to sais quoi. Anna notices something interesting. Cool rocks, let's move on. Chemistry, hey. It takes a genius like Anna to notice this. These rock formations hold some incredibly rare minerals. They can be studied for many uses, such as energy generation or chemical processing. You really want to take a sample of that, hey. So we get a discovery and a treasure hunt. That's pretty amazing, because these tokens are actually really, really good for us. So we could go over here. I actually kind of want to, because it's got this special token here. But that will cost us a lot of supply, so we may just do that later. Actually, I don't know what's gonna happen if we... There's also something odd over here. And we may want to visit certain locations at a later point. I get this feeling. So let's just go to our destination, I think. Maybe we don't. The cause of rumble must be nearby. What will you find? Your explorer sense that tells that if you continue, the island won't be the same anymore. Are you ready to find the source of the unusual activity? Do we want to spend some more supplies looking for stuff, or... I kind of want to check out that other part, but it's going to cost us 1 and 2 and 2 and 1. That's 6 supplies to do that. No, it's not worth it anymore. Onwards. The ground trembles and an ominous noise is getting louder. The crew is getting more and more nervous. Harry moves some leaves aside to reveal... What is this? What is this infernal machine? It's being guarded by plenty of anti-explorers as well. What is going on here? An obvious leader figure notices your arrival. The mysterious man orders everyone in a peculiar soft voice. Barnacles, we've been found. The plan must continue and my identity cannot be revealed. The figure pulls some levers on the machine. What is the hooded leader doing? The machine activates a weird force field, out of which the mysterious leader escapes quickly. But before your crew can reach the leader, the anti-explorers block your path. We can't let you catch our supreme scientist, fellas! Well, okay. I'll take that, but I I don't quite know what's going on here. But doesn't matter how we finish, so might as well finish deviously, right? Who's this? Anti-explorer sharpshooter. Okay, piercing. Oh, she has a piercing shot. Okay. And some dogs and some explorers. Okay, so we kind of want to get rid of the dogs or stay out of their range, which is going to be hard because they have a lot of movement. I don't think we'll be able to do that quite as we want it to. So I might just want to focus on the dogs first, but then we'll get into range of the sharpshooter. That's actually not the worst, because we might actually want to deal with that right now. How about... oh, well, wait, this is not the same as the other ones. It's just a one-track mind. Okay. How about, in that case, we just stun up the dogs for now? And then we can take them down next turn. That sounds like a plan. I kind of like that. And then we move Harry over here, we impress this guy, and we get rid of him. Then Charles can move over here and take him down. There we go. And let's see what the sharpshooter's up to, because I'm a slight bit worried about that. So she does a piercing shot on just Harry. That's not too impressive. Perhaps that was something else, but that looked mightily underwhelming. If I excite him first, then I think that we'll be able to take all of them out. Well, at least the dogs. So that'll be nice. I did take care of both of the dogs, right? Yes, I think I did. So now Harry can move in, or not move in, actually. And take out this lady. It's a lady, right? Yes, it's a lady. There we go. And then just one person left, so I'm not too worried about that. Although he will be aggressive, he has a decent amount of attack, but this is still absolutely fine. We could just... we probably just want to impress him. Man, Harry is a beast. But so is Charles. He just has the misfortune of all his abilities misaligning with with all of the enemy's resistances. But that's okay. The anti-explorers are turned desperate by our verbal torments. We left so many treasures uncovered. We failed in our mission. We're worthless. We want to go home. Wow! Well, Charles enjoys a good cup of schadenfreude. Anna notices you're trapped in a force field and the leader is gone. What is this force field? It's clear that the machine is generating the force field. The mysterious leader trapped you while getting away. Pretty clever to cover his back. The machine is labeled Land Delver. Maybe fiddling around with it will lift the force field? We can we can just push some buttons. One of the anti-explorers can work it, okay? Or we engineer them. We can choose someone to push some buttons. That is a rogue / quick thinker check. Okay. Yeah, someone in the crew knows how to handle machines, so I think getting Anna to reverse engineer the thing is going to be the better option here. 4 supplies too, wow. Maybe I shouldn't have been worried about our supplies for so much. But I'll take an 84% here. That's a lot of tokens too, nice. So please, Anna, don't fail this. I have faith in you. There we go. Anna pulls the right trigger and pushes the right buttons. The machine makes a weird noise and the force field disappears. And I would really like to investigate this force field further and takes a rare machine part. You also find a built-in refrigeration machine full of supplies. Dandy. And we get an oscillator. Okay. So we can grab 40 renown for each level of engineer, 10 study tokens. Is that going to be worth more? I doubt it. We can just grab 200 renown right here. And I don't think, well, let's do a quick calculation here. This is going to be 20 per token, so that's 200 study. 200 research, and we get 39% of the research as renown. That's not going to be worth more. Let's grab the renown for the levels of engineer. But then the earth shakes intensely. The machine makes terrible noises and blows out an enormous amount of steam. The pink fog that causes sleepiness all around the island is disappearing, is changing. Can't this machine stop for once? Oh. So, some things are happening? That's a lot of stuff happening around the island. The anti-explorers regroup and start making away with haste. Stage 1 force field and project Jurassic Sleep are down. I repeat, Stage 1 force field and project Jurassic Sleep are down. Stage 2 initiated, the land delver is going to drag the island into the center of the earth. Land set in motion, move out. The island is doing what now? And that takes a look at the machine. Within mere days, the island is going to have a gigantic force field around it and be dragged down to the bottom of the ocean and beyond. However, it seems the whole island has changed and has new places to explore. Captain awaits a tough decision. Explore the island without its fail, or flee the island while you can. We definitely want to explore the island. Come on. We can do this. You have a few leads following the mysterious anti-explorer leader. A spot marked on a map hanging on the machine, or a secret document that talks about a terrible beast. All promising leads, and I feel there might be enough time to solve one mystery on the island. Let's solve a mystery. The first clue is following the tracks of the anti-explorer leader. You have an idea on which direction he or she might be going in. Okay. So, are we headed over there? Or... the second lead is a red dot on a map which is posted on the land delver. It must contain something important and is probably guarded. That we can find over here. I would be more inclined to do that because we have a pretty awesome engineer over here. The last hint comes from a document left behind by the leader in a hurry. But the most impressive secret we must keep is kept near the ravine. That is something no explorer can ever take to the civilized world. Of course, you need to take this to the civilized world. What is so important that you'd sink an entire island? So we can't do everything, but we can do a lot. So we definitely want to check out a lot. With those three options ahead, Anna has to make a choice. Which mystery are you going to solve? Okay. Well, we can at least explore a lot. That's what we do over here, and explore as many of the other treasure locations as possible. So definitely want to start by going over here, I think. What an immensely dense jungle. Maybe a survivalist will be able to find something worth your time here, but you will most likely end up lost. Well, not with Charles at the helm. Let's go. Well navigated indeed, Charles. Not only do you find some supplies, but also some eggs. Crew wants to cook them, but Anna quickly remarks that these eggs are special. They're dinosaur eggs. A fantastic find. Nice! I like me some treasures here. Dinosaur eggs for bonus collect. Yes, definitely. Not as good as I imagined it would be. Why is there still... I don't think this is quite right. Do we want to go up here, up and around, or perhaps... Well, there's something left unexplored here, but also down here. I think we'll go down here and then probably finish at this location here. And grabbing this treasure along the way is going to be pretty good. I might also want to check out this location though. We have plenty of supplies left, so how about we go up here and then just take a tour around the island. Astonishing, the dinosaurs are alive! That must be the secret of this island the explorers are trying to hide. A pair of fighting stegosaurus. What a magnificent battle, although you have to keep a safe distance. You decide to observe from a safe distance. The crew watches the battle with great caution and fascination. After that, the magnificent dinosaurs spread out. Well, what do you know? How about we grab some free gold over here? It's going to be a little tricky to move back, though. Let's just go over here and then visit this location. I kind of want to know what's up there. Just to make sure. You find a man who looks like he'd better fit in an office. What's he doing in the middle of the jungle? He addresses you politely. Hello, explorer. I'm Othniel Horner. I came here because I've heard fascinating tales about its fauna. As head of the Paleontology Club, I'm dying to see if the rumors of ancient fauna are true. Yes, we did see some spectacular fauna here. You found more interesting fauna? Please do tell me more. We saw a pair of battling stegosaurus. Okay. The man is happy with your find. Ooh, and were they using their heads for a headbutting contest? Amazing animals, those stegosaurus. What a discovery. You find more interesting fauna? Please do tell me more. Nothing we haven't told you already, I'm afraid. Well, if you see any remarkable fauna, please come talk to me. I'll be waiting right here. Maybe not the best idea given the circumstances, but a man must go where his heart leads him. Where his heart leads him. So if we find any extras, we can revisit here, but that might be a little optimistic. Let's go grab the free supplies over here. I like that. The anti-explorers have left some supplies here. They must have been too busy with their super secret mission. So let's go around. Let's go around and see if we can grab some free stuff at the top here. We've got plenty of supplies to go around, so not too terribly worried. Some semi-precious stones, I like it. More free stuff? More free stuff. Oh, a cute dog, all alone. This girl's very happy to see some humans again. Poor thing must have been lonely. Her tag reads, Regina. You can't just leave a lonely dog here, but your explorer life doesn't give you time to take care of her. Anna thinks of someone who would like to take care of her. We can send him to Pinkerton, or to El Vigilante. No, because he's part of our entourage. Or we get Regina as entourage. Okay, we'll do that. I don't know what it does, but we would lose one supplies, and Harry takes care of her. Harry embraces the dog and joins her in looking at the crew with puppy dog eyes. Harry really wants to keep Regina. Anna is skeptical that Harry can take care of Regina, but in the end, the crew agrees to keep her. Regina and Harry are overjoyed, and Harry sends her to wait at the blimp. Okay. I'm not sure what that does, but let's take a quick look. Encourage and try to encourage plus 20% speech. Well, that's really useful. And 1 to 3 status from campaign. Oh well. Not too impressive, I'm afraid, but I'll take whatever I can get. Let's check out this nature challenge here. Can we then move between those parts there? Some geological research. A stone pit in the middle of the field. Okay, we'll do that. Anna's pretty great at that kind of stuff, so sure. Oh, please. Please, Anna, girl. This is embarrassing. Anna finds some layers of rocks she knows are important and well known, but Anna's drawing a blank on what they mean. Instead, Anna just makes up some conclusions about this island being part of Ireland that broke off and floated all the way out here. Useless. And I lose a speech defense. Oh well. So we can... let's go over here. We don't want to end it yet, but the rumbling of the land delver uncovers something amazing here. The crew looks up to a big rock formation covered with amazing plants the world has never seen before. Sadly, the same rumble that uncovered this place also makes it very dangerous. Someone could climb up there. Yes, Charles, why don't you climb up there? We're still hanging on to this tool, like we're going to get much better opportunities, but I would like to check some stuff out. Charles climbs up and with the help of Anna picks some remarkable plants. Charles upsets Anna a little bit by picking the pretty ones over the more valuable plants, but all in all it's a great haul. Charles returns to the ground safe and sound. Nice. I like that. So we could go over here, but I would prefer checking out this node and then going to grab this treasure here, perhaps, of course. Or just moving here, then here, then here, that might work. It's a lot of empty moves, unfortunately, but I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get. The view from the top of that volcano must be amazing, and I evaluate whether the crew will be fit enough to make the climb. -5 collect, -5 study. We can't have that. 65. Let's use a tool here. I don't mind losing resolve, but losing tokens, we can't have that. The crew skillfully reaches the top. The view is indeed amazing. Even better, you get to see weird shapes and shadows in the distance. They look to be from living creatures. Extraordinary. And I can't wait to find out what's going on there. Let's mark them on the map. Okay. Well, that's useful. I get the feeling there's some missing art over there, but that's... Oh, okay. So these must be the creatures that we're looking for then. With a rough sketch of the land, the crew continues their quest. Will they find the anti-explorer leader, the important spot on the land delver, or the terrifying secrets? So this must be the spot where we check out the different creatures then. So we probably want to do that. Where can we move from here? We can really only move to this location, so that's what we're going to do. And then check out this one for the treasure, right? We haven't gone here before. No, I'm pretty sure we haven't. So we could make a circle around to this guy, but that's going to cost a lot of supplies. But we can if we want to end up over here. That's actually not the worst. So we could end at that location and get some useful stuff along the way. Or we do this one, or we do this one, but I kind of like that idea actually. So let's go here and just see how we can do. See what we can do. To cover more ground in less time, the crew splits up. One crew member is sent into the depths of the jungle, and I suspect you'll find something dangerous. Maybe a quick thinker, survivalist, athlete, or tactician will do best. I think Charles will explore the jungle then, because he's our survivalist. Not too long after separating from the crew, Charles hears a heavy sound. What's that? Good heavens, a predatory dinosaur. She's scavenging the carcass of a poor victim. An amazing sight, but near the carcass is also a treasure cache. You also see a weird orb, which would make a fine treasure. Charles considers his course of action. Yes, make a clever trap. I'm fine with that. Let's see what we can do. Oh, please, Charles. You disappoint me, bro. Charles makes a shoddy pitfall. It's something, but Charles wonders if it will help you or hurt you. That's pretty bad. We take a look at the loot. The orb is definitely the most interesting item. There's also a good amount of valuables left behind. There's also a freaking dinosaur to observe. Charles could study the predator, but might risk getting seen. Okay. How about, since we lost the last one, we just look for the opportunity to strike. At some point, Charles finds an opportunity to go snatch the loot. The predator notices Charles and charges blindly at him. Charles can take advantage of the situation and finally snatch the loot, but failure will probably be very, very painful. What will Charles do? Well, this is not going to work out, and this also doesn't look pretty. But I have to at least try, right? We haven't gone here for nothing, and Charles can take a minus armor, sure. Well, we'll take a 30%. Time to make up here, Charles. Oh, hey! Why don't you? Why don't you? Excellent, some kind of miracle happens. And the shoddy trap still springs and snaring the predator. Lucky. Charles takes the orb and quickly makes off with it. When the dinosaur is ready to strike again, Charles is already at a safe distance. Nice! Good job, Charles. Good job. I'm sorry for mistrusting you. Silicified sphere. Okay, we'll take some study tokens. Thank you, Pinkerton, for that recommendation. With the loot in hand, Charles returns to the crew. Charles tells them all about his bravery and the predatory dinosaur. The crew admires Charles' courage, but Harry begs Charles to be a bit more careful next time. What an adventure. So we want to check out this part over here. So let's grab some free status. You arrive at a strange view. Before you lies a large area of grassland, covered up in torn-up cardboard. In the center you find an anti-explorer elitist sobbing. The sauropods, they came and ate my mansion. Maybe a cardboard mansion wasn't such a great idea then. Oh well. Did we get nothing from that? Oh, come on. Okay, so more supplies over here. I like that idea. The crew is surprised by a loud sound. It looks like sounds like a whale playing a tuba or something. The crew, having already been surprised one too many times by the anti-explorers, is pretty jumpy. Maybe a survivalist can figure out the nature of the sound. Let's have Charles determine the origins. Sure. There we go. Charles proving to be awesome again. It sounds absolutely bonkers, but this sound must come from an unknown beast. Charles leads the crew to the origin of the sounds through clever navigation. The crew finds a herd of weird-looking dinosaurs are grazing in the meadow. Their head adornment is crazy, but seems to be responsible for the sound. What a find! Harry wonders if you can make some cool hat that looks like that. That would be super spiffy. You can also find some fruit for supplies. Nice. Okay, where do we go from here? To the place of least resistance, I imagine. But I kind of want to know what's over there, and this doesn't let me check that out unless I pay a lot of supplies to do so. Oh, and we get some extra supplies and a hidden hoard. So we want to grab a discovery, I think, because that will give us gold and research, which is pretty good. Some free supplies right here. Meaningless node right there, so that's fine. The grasslands are very fertile and small edible plants are growing everywhere. You can significantly restock your supplies. That's nice. 4 supplies even. There are even some potatoes. Yummy. Alright, and this place... Oh, maybe we could have... No, we couldn't have checked that for free. So that's nice. What a beautiful sight. The vast fields are populated by a herd of sauropods. And I think it's the best idea for someone to investigate them while the others scan the field for other curios. A survivalist or quick thinker will probably be handle those dinosaurs best. Let's go with Charles. Why not? What a day to be alive! The sauropods are magnificent, and this area is an oasis of peace compared to all the other places where the land delver's making noise. What will Charles do with this unique opportunity? We can climb a sauropod because he's... Oh, that's pretty awesome. Okay, let's do that. Without startling the herd, Charles climbs up the neck of a sauropod. With some basic animal handling, he manages to reach the sauropod's head. The view is simply astonishing. When climbing down, Charles realizes the fact he climbed a dinosaur's neck is probably even more baffling. It's a good day to be a survivalist. Indeed. Indeed it is, Charles. Let's observe them from a distance. What can we do? He observes the herd behavior with great interest. Charles concludes that the group consists of animals of mixed ages. They seem pretty social, maybe to protect themselves from predators. Charles can't wait to share these findings with the rest of the crew. Nice. And we've done enough here. Charles returns to the crew telling everything about the sauropods, and is even a little bit jealous of Charles's close encounter. The crew hasn't been idle either. They conducted some research on the fields while Charles was away. A good day indeed. Indeed it is. I like it. So now we head towards the top here, because I think we can now revisit this guy and tell him about the other dinosaurs, which will be nice. A winged dinosaur is sitting on top of treasure chests left behind by the anti-explorers. It's about to take it away. If you want to steal the chest, we've got to be fast. Well, Harry can do this. I have faith in Harry here. We are incredibly greedy here, by the way, but it's looking to be nice so far. By having Charles make a distraction, Harry manages to lure the winged dinosaur off of the chest. With a swift but silent move, Harry snatches the chest. The haul's pretty impressive. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I like that a lot. Where do we go? We go right here? Do we want to do this encounter still? How much supplies would it cost to reach this point here? It would cost... Oh wait, we can't get there through here? Oh, we have to go here and then here and then here. So that would cost us 3... well, this one doesn't matter. So 1 and 1 and 1. So we can get there with only 1 hunger penalty or with 1 and 1. And then 2, but that doesn't matter. Because we get 1... well, we get 1 additional penalty that way. If we go through here. Because we get 1 at this location and then at this location. So for one additional penalty, I think I will take the encounter over here. Or do we just want to not take any risks? No risk, no reward. Crew finds nothing. One more encounter possibly here. In front of a large stretch of grass, you find an anti-explorer. He's making weird screeches aimed at the high grass. And with a calm, assertive energy, he turns around and greets you. Forgive my foreign language, I was just trying to call out to my four-legged friends out here. It's all about emitting the right energy. You see, I'm a dog whisperer. The name's Owen Millen. Pleased to meet you. If you wonder what that rumbling is, it's probably an aircraft passing over here. I hear them coming now. You will stay until their arrival. No, we will not. We need to finish this fast. Okay. He probably made a slight mistake there. Slight error of speech, one might say. Okay, we can finish this however we like, but what's coming? Is it just one guy? That seems fishy. What's up with this guy? He's assertive and calm. Fortunately, he isn't dangerous without his pack. Make sure you convince him before it arrives. Okay, so we just need to be quick about this. Oh, but he's got a lot of spirit here. Well, we definitely... Oh, he's weak to... Oh, he's only weak to excited and confident. Well, that's going to end well. We can at least make him... is he resistant? He's resistant to a lot of things. Basically resistant to everything we do. We might as well do a physical approach then. Not sure how this is going to end. Let's just see how we do when we just use some regular attacks here. That's not going to do a whole lot, I'm afraid. But we can at least make people excited. That'll help. That'll help a bit. We can deride, which doesn't do a whole lot. Let's just start out by doing this and see what happens. We are now persuasive, which is good. Yes, I like being persuasive. Then Harry can do that again, or we can enrage. Doesn't matter too much, but I would like to keep him excited, so that's probably in our best interest. And I can stun him up, that's not too effective. Let's actually make Harry excited. I wonder how many turns we have until the pack arrives. But let's go for excited first, or enraged, and then do some physical attacks. Physical attacks don't seem too impressive, I'm afraid. It's mostly the same, but I think our speech power is a lot more impressive than... Yes, our speech power is a lot more impressive than our attack power. So that's... but it isn't being resisted. I don't know, maybe enrage would be the right way to go. We can try that next turn, though. Charles can probably just scare him again. The deride is a little more effective, but let's go with scare for now, and then see what happens. 2 turns. He attacks Charles again. Okay, that's still fine. Oh, now I want to make him excited again. It's kind of defeat Owen quickly. Well, well, I've got some news for you, the game. Let's see, he's still excited, so we can probably enrage him now. No, we cannot. Okay, well, in that case, we can double enrage him, that's not horrible. And then we can start doing some... Oh, okay. Okay, we changed the devious, but that's fine. We don't get the bonus to devious attacks, though. Will this be quickly enough? I don't think this is quickly enough. These aren't dogs. Raptors approach from all sides. Oh boy. Okay. Well, doesn't look friendly. No, indeed. Are these guys fast? They kind of are. Oh, we just need to defeat Owen, though. Okay, that'll be fine. I think we can finish this way. Just with some aggressive attacks, right? Oh, Anna can do, like, absolutely nothing. Oh, wait, she has an aggressive attack. Okay, that's good, that's good. So snipe shot more effective than a normal attack. Let's turn this aggressive. Perhaps even use a friendly attack. Not too impressive, okay. We'll just do it this way. Perhaps we can use... No, he's weak to excited though. But let me quickly check whether this is going to be worth our effort. It's only an 80% shot though, and if we miss it, I think we can just finish him off by using experimentation here. There we go. Okay, are we done? Yes, we're done. Okay, that's good. I was a little worried about the raptors coming in, but we were quick enough. Kind of quick enough. That's good enough. Good enough for me. That was close. You managed to get away before getting too close with Owen's feral friends. Good. Now let's move here. Then we grab one hunger penalty. You find a man who looks like he... Yeah, we know that. Yes, we did see some spectacular fauna. Oh well, we saw a lot of those. We met some small and intelligent raptors, yes. Small, smart and merciless. Ha, that sounds like a real pack-hunting raptor. Let's call these vicious fellows No, I'm not gonna try. No, not velociraptors. Those would be way smaller. What a fantastic discovery. I was chased by a hunter theropod. He's impressed by his courage. Oh my, you escaped a hunter dinosaur that big? You must be one spiffy explorer, now a hunter of that size, and look, let's call it an Allosaurus. Yes, what a great discovery. The man is absolutely overjoyed. You have brought me so much valuable information. I have to reward you for this. Please take this very rare Archaeopteryx fossil. I'm sure you have a good place for it. Hey! Alright. This had better be worth it, pal. Oh, I think it will be. The study tokens are pretty valuable, I'd say, but 40 renown per level of survivalist, of which we have 8. I think I'll take that. I think it's a pretty safe bet to take that one. Now excuse me, good explorer, I need to take my boat out of here before I disappear with this island. Best of luck to you. From there, you part ways. Better make that big find before you disappear too. That sounds like a great idea. You're out of supplies, you press on, but the situation is having severe effects. Harry loses speech power, that's pretty awful. Let's not do that again, shall we? Okay, please nothing... Anna loses speech defense, that's okay, okay. So we got one bad penalty. That is pretty bad, I'll admit. But Harry is still... even with the penalty, he's still better than Anna, no offense, but yes, okay. Let's go finish up. The trail of the mysterious anti-explorer leads to this place. There is no way he or she will escape you now. If you unmask the leader, it's time to leave the sinking island and go back home. Are you ready to go? Yes, we are. You know the mysterious leader who other anti-explorers call the Supreme Scientist must be around here. Harry wonders if the anti-explorers also have a Supreme Fighter, a Supreme Scout, a Supreme Speaker, and a Supreme Pinkerton. But Anna shrugs it off as a silly notion. You're getting closer with the help of Charles's expert trekking skills, of course. There they are, the anti-explorers and their Supreme Scientist. They are preparing to leave the island that will soon be dragged to the center of the Earth. You're spotted immediately, but instead of running, the leader faces you. Time to talk. He starts with that peculiar voice again. I won't run this time, explorers. You people ruin everything I've learned to love. You plunder and pillage the world and its natural wonders. You even find things that don't fit in my theory. He's taking off his garb, but by now you must know who I am. Charles Darwin? What a turn of events. What? Why? The goal of the anti-explorers is to preserve through secrecy. I stand by that goal. You horrible people will never exploit the powers of the dinosaurs. This discovery is only for those who can handle the responsibility, not for those who exploit them for fame and fortune, and stop finding things that don't match with my theory. Darwin glows with utmost determination. Maybe you can weaken his mental defenses. We can show him the origin of species too. We can be really, really mean. Okay, we can... I kinda wanna show him this. Darwin's collected work on the origin of species is so 1859. Anna already collaborated with the crew to make a better version, and just for the record, it has been very well received for explaining the existence of giant sheep, mummies and ghosts. You present it to Darwin, who tries to play it down, but you sense a hint of jealousy. He's caught off guard. Our comments didn't leave him untouched, but he's still determined to stop us from exploring another day. Time to be really, really mean. All that experience in verbally abusing your opponents gave Charles the reflex to immediately say something very rude, involving the phrases saggy old fart and nobody misses you. That might have gone a little bit too far, as you see a single tear rolling down his cheek. He loses his focus. Your comments didn't leave Darwin untouched, but he is still determined to stop you from exploring another day. You can't stop human progress. Anna challenges Darwin about his quest. Do the anti-explorers really think they can stop the progress of man? Is it really the best thing to stop the masses from discovering the wonders of the world? Darwin answers affirmatively, but there is a spark of doubt in his mind. Maybe we can convince him. We have pushed him enough. Time to settle this. You've pushed this staunch scientist far enough. With his resolution already bombarded with your questions and remarks, he decides it's time to strike. Honorable anti-explorers, these people are the scourge of the world. Let's convince them to disappear with this island. Alright, let's be determined and teach him a lesson. I'm reasonably confident. We had a lot of supplies and that really helped us out here. Let's see, we are an honorable explorer, he apprehends, or something else. Or we are a superior explorer. Okay, so Darwin's riding a raptor. Hello Darwin. A devious scientist about to boil. A devious attitude causes a fit of rage, triggering a dangerous double attack but lowering speech defense. Darwin will also punish being brutal. Okay, so if we're brutal, that means we're being aggressive versus friendly. I'm not too worried about that. He can move a lot, so we may wish to stay back a bit. Is that going to be correct? I think it might be, actually. If we stay back, we can still be kind of productive, I think. Let's see. As long as we make sure that Darwin can't reach us here, that means Anna can move here. And she can encourage Charles over here. Yes. And then Harry can shoot someone, which we don't want to start out with. So let's start with a deride here, to make sure we're devious, or perhaps an impress. Let's try an impress, please don't miss. Thank you very much. And then we kind of wanted Harry over here. So yeah, that's kind of a mistake, I'm afraid. Darwin can... we can just try a normal attack, I think. It's not too amazing. I kind of wanted to do... well, maybe this is okay. We're friendly right now, which is good. And even a devious attack won't change that by too much, so that's still fine. I'm probably okay with just taking this guy down and taking one attack from Darwin. Seems okay. So one... we can't take him out. That's... well, we can take him out with a friendly attack. Which is not our specialty, but it is remarkably effective, so I'll take that. I'll take it. We can turn to deviousness at a later point, certainly. So Darwin has a ranged attack anyway, so that doesn't matter. He makes people excited. Okay, well that's interesting. That's good to know. Let's look at Anna, because she can likely stun up at least 2 of these guys right now. Perhaps if Harry moves out of the way first. So Anna moves here, and then we stun up these 2 guys. I think I like that idea. And then Harry can move here and just weaken up Darwin. Or perhaps just snipe shot all across them. Not too particularly effective. How about we have everyone attacking Charles here? Let's try and focus one of them down, and then... oh, in that case, can we just stun the back line here? If we plan on taking the first one down. That's going to be really effective, I think. Yes, I like that idea. Just depends on this ability hitting, I think. Or perhaps this is effective enough. Let's see. That is where we're going to stand anyway, and Darwin can still attack him regardless, so that's no real problem. We can do right, which is not effective enough. Let's take another 80%. Good. Nice job there, Charles. I like it. So I think that's going to be our course of action here. Because most of our attacks aren't actually all that impressive right now. So we're just going to depend on a lot of 80% hits, and then everything will be fine and dandy. Let's block Harry over here. Actually, Anna still has a really impressive speech defense, so I'm not too worried. Let's see if we can soften one of them up. Nice. Charles with the 80%. And then we can finish this one off with Anna. Not really. In that case, I might as well just stay friendly for now. Actually, can we get both of them here? Not really. No, maybe next turn. Oh, Anna can actually excite Harry here, which is going to be really helpful. And then we take out one of them with a devious attack. Do we actually want to do that? We don't want to be devious right now. Let's just soften this guy up. I'm not too worried about their attacks right now. Maybe I should be, actually. But staying friendly is proving to be particularly effective right now. And then we can just take both of them down next turn. So I'm taking 2 more attacks, which might be a little risky, to be perfectly fair. But since they seem to be attacking all kinds of different people, that seems excellent so far. And I slightly weakened though, and they really just spread out. They did that on purpose, I'm pretty sure. They absolutely did that on purpose. Can we still attack both of them in one attack? I don't even think so. Guys, I'm disappointed. Okay, Anna will have to take out one of them, and then I can use an aggressive attack. I don't want to use an aggressive attack right now. I really don't want to do that. So, in that case, Harry just wants to weaken this guy over here. He can recover some HP. I think that's valuable right now. So how about Harry takes down this guy? Or actually Weaker's Darwin? Is that... No, because we can't really take down that guy. I don't want to take another 50% if we don't need to. How about... Oh, in that case I can just... Oh, whoops. Wrong button. Well, that solves that. Do we want to enrage Darwin? No, we don't want to turn friendly. We don't want to turn devious right now. So we'll try this 80% just to make sure it works. And then Harry... What does Harry do? Except get owned by Pinkerton next turn. Well, we can use another devious attack, so that's fine. And end the turn. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. Okay, gotta be careful with that. He makes people sad. How about that, Darwin? How about that? I probably want to taunt him in that case, because Harry is getting a little... It's getting a little hairy for Harry. Ha 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 ha! See what I did there? So friendly abilities plus, if I use this right now, I probably want to do that anyway. So that's fine. We change to tens, and he loses his composure. Okay. Because we changed into devious. Oh, now he's turning aggressive. Wait, that wasn't supposed to happen. You're supposed to attack... Oh my gosh. You were supposed to attack Charles there. Really. Oh, but he changed and then it didn't happen anymore. Plus speech power, plus movement, and damage from enraged increased, minus to speech. Oh, that's because we engaged with him before the combat, I guess. Insulted means attack power decreased, speech power decreased. Okay, we can probably take this guy now. But we do have to recover Harry over here. So that's going to be troublesome if we don't. So let's do that. Move Harry out of the way. And we can enrage I'm calling him Pinkerton. Why am I calling him Pinkerton? Okay, oh, he's weak to a lot, actually. Weak to impressed also. I like that. I kinda should excite Harry also. So, enrage or impressed. We kinda wanna make him impressed over a few turns, I think. So how about we start with the impression. Another 80% success. Great, Charles. Nice. I like that. Now, we didn't recover anything. He fumbles. That's really good for us. And then we try to recover Harry a little bit. There we go. Harry's now excited. So that's definitely good. Let's take another 80% because we really like those. Oh, wow. That's really effective. Okay. Darwin accepts your apology. His defenses are back up. Oh, that's not... Wait. Oh, I was really worried when his health turned back to full there. But we should end as devious, if possible. Oh, that's not good. Do we change to aggressive first? Wait, that's also not going to work, right? Can we finish him as devious? We probably can. We just have to hold on for one more turn, and I think that's kind of important because we would be friendly right now. So let's focus and turn. Focus, please. There we go. End the turn, and then Darwin fumbles again. Okay, so Anna can use a devious ability first, and then we finish as devious, and I think that's going to be good enough. Does this take him down? Yes, it does. It shouldn't matter. It should not matter. Okay, let's go. Supreme Scientist Darwin becomes 2 enraged and loses it. Nice, okay. We finished being devious, that's good, because that's bonus for us. And that wasn't too tough. But we did have a really nice preparation, so I guess I shouldn't give myself too much credit. Look at all those tokens up there. Darwin is unspeakably sad. I can't stop you completely, but this island will be forever kept a mystery, and I will go down with it. You've shown me more than enough of this ugly world. I hope the other Supreme Anti-Explorers will end your little Renowned Explorers International Society. I'm out, you bully! He runs back into the jungle to disappear along with the island. Good thing that conservative old fossil found his place with the older dinosaur. Wow. With his mind tormented by your insults, he forgets to take his possessions with him. What a dummy. There are loads of papers and one of the items is a magnificent fossil. Take his stuff. We get a Stegosaurus skeleton. Sweet. We get 40 renown for each level of naturalist. That's going to be 200. 200, right? Yes. So I'll take the 200, of course. That's not going to be more relevant. Okay. You have to leave now! The island is about to be dragged to the center of the Earth. You quickly move to the blimp that can barely pass through the emerging force field in time. Of course, everyone knew you'd make it, but Anna is still relieved. Time to go home with your findings. Nice. Alright, we did well, I think. We did remarkably well. For an expedition I haven't even seen before. And 5 treasures is not awful. Alright, what have we got here? Let's continue. We can see the results later. That's a lot of calculations, I don't blame you. That's what happens when every single token gives you a random amount of resources. That's that's a lot of dice rolls, I guess. But perhaps the game is just being a little slow here. Oh, and of course, our treasure over here gives us more study for each level of what was it? Each level of survivalist, I think. Which is pretty sweet. Alright. So, 139 study tokens. That's pretty nice, I'd say. We got a lot of treasures which are worth bonus renown, so let's see what our final score is. 9,349. I'm pretty satisfied with this. I definitely am. Alright. Back in London, everyone's enjoying the Explorer of the Year party. An exquisite job. Congratulations, Anna. I was on my way to find the most epic treasure ever, but I thought I couldn't miss your first award. He looks only slightly impressed. Well, enjoy your first ceremony, you've earned it, but don't think you've personally bested me yet. Yeah, we kind of have to beat his ass in Shangri-La also. But oh well, we are the most renowned explorer anyway. Nice. Alright, well, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this look into the new expansion. Hope you enjoyed the new expeditions. I sure did. I had a beast of a time with those. And, as always, I'll be back probably even tomorrow with the new weekly challenge. So, stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.